On this episode of China Uncensored, the U.S. military pivot to Asia. Welcome to China Uncensored. I'm your host, Chris Chappell. The U.S. has begun a political and military pivot away from the Middle East. Memories. And towards the Asia-Pacific region. Beautiful scenery, crystal clear water. Sounds like a nice place. If it weren't for the nuclear madman, bird flu, and threat of imminent war engulfing the entire region, it might be a pretty nice place. Now, believe it or not, the Chinese regime is unhappy about all this. A foreign country not happy about U.S. military presence. Will wonders never cease? China would like nothing more than to be the superpower of Asia, and it's done a pretty good job of it. They have the fastest growing economy, the world's largest standing army, and the Chinese regime has been pretty good at harassing its neighbors because of it. China is locked in some sort of territorial conflict with basically every single country around it. The South China Sea is a resource-rich network of major shipping routes, and the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Taiwan all have the mistaken idea that they deserve parts of it when clearly it all belongs to China. Now, just because the U.S. military comes waltzing through, these tiny little countries think they have rights for some reason. And that really is a bother. That's why China's Defense Ministry Spokesman Yang Yujun has criticized the U.S. presence for emboldening China's neighbors. I mean, just earlier this month, the Philippines actually had the nerve to arrest Chinese fishermen who were illegally fishing in their waters, and they didn't even accept the bribes they were offered. But that's not the only thing getting criticized. Yang also said military drills between the U.S. and South Korea only serve to make tensions with North Korea worse, while China masses troops along the North Korean border, and it really makes China's threats to retake Taiwan by force just seem so unrealistic. Not to mention, it'll probably throw a wrench in the plans to retake the Diaoyu Islands as well. It's like when a schoolyard bully terrorizes a playground, then someone's big brother comes along and spoils all the fun. So what do you think of the U.S. military pivot to the Asia-Pacific? Will it help stabilize the region, or as the Chinese regime puts it, is it just the U.S. meddling in the internal affairs of other countries and imposing its will? Share your thoughts by either commenting below, or you can follow me on Twitter or like China Uncensored on Facebook. And as always, be sure to subscribe for more episodes of China Uncensored. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Chappell. See you next time.